So you're hoping to apply for an apprenticeship at the BBC, but you're finding the application process a little bit daunting. Let us talk you through each of our application stages, and hopefully by the end of this video, things will be a lot clearer and you'll be ready to hit submit. Let's start from the beginning. So the first thing you need to do is fill out an application form. Now this form has two purposes. Firstly, we need to collect some info about you to make sure you're eligible for the scheme that you're applying for. Secondly, the form will ask you why you're interested in the apprenticeship. Now it's really important to do some research at this stage, just to make sure you're kind of applying for the scheme that you're most interested in for this point in your career journey. Have a look at the level of apprenticeship you're applying for and whether that's right for you. Also, it's important to look at the roles people typically go into after completing the apprenticeship you're applying for. Is this something that interests you or excites you? For our apprenticeships, we don't require you to upload a CV or cover letter as part of your application.
Once your application form has been seen, you will be invited to do a short interactive assessment. This will vary depending on the apprenticeship that you've applied for. We're not worried about past experience. We want to hear about your strengths and your skills. You will have a chance to practice beforehand, so don't worry about that.
Candidates who reach stage 3 of the application process will be invited to submit a new set of information via a digital platform. At this stage of the process, we want to know more about you. So what you like doing, what you're good at, and what motivates and drives you. Our questions will require you to submit written responses and video responses. Don't worry though, you'll have the opportunity to get familiar with the platform and recording your responses, and you can actually re-record your responses as many times as you need to. Don't worry, we're not scoring your performance. It's not an audition, but you might want to think about the location that you're filming in. Remember, we're listening to what you're saying, so don't worry if you're nervous about being on camera.
At step 4, you will need to complete an interview or assessment centre. These are usually held virtually, but could be in person. For some of our schemes, you will also need to complete a pre-assessment task, and this will be linked to the skills you will need for the apprenticeship that you've applied for. This is for you and us to determine whether it is the right scheme for what you hope to achieve. There will be the opportunity to meet BBC staff and ask any questions you may have as well. One you might be thinking about at the moment is what you should wear for your assessment centre or interview. And the answer is whatever you feel confident and comfortable in. You don't need to wear a suit unless it's what you would normally wear, but please don't rock up in your PJs either.
And the final step, step 5, if successful, we'll send you an offer to join us. Between then and your start date, our schemes team will be in touch with everything you need to know before your first day. And you'll also have the opportunity to connect with fellow people in your scheme and have any questions you need answered.
Our ambition is that the BBC is for everyone and should include everyone. We are proud to be a Level 2 disability confident employer and committed to removing disability-related barriers. We take inclusivity seriously and want to ensure that all candidates who have a disability or have long-term health conditions receive the support or adjustments they need.
If you require reasonable adjustments for the application process or have access needs that you'd like to let us know about, you can do so via our online contact form, which is available on our Early Careers website. We'll be happy to have a conversation in confidence to discuss how we can best support you throughout the application process.